I'm going to talk to you today about my experiences with owning Flowerhorn, and hopefully this can help you to be successful in owning your own. The first thing I would like to talk to you about is their size. The absolute minimum tank that I would say a Flowerhorn requires in the end is 50 to 80. You got to keep in mind these fish get to about 12 inches. Some have said larger. I haven't seen larger personally, but you have to keep it in mind. They're huge fish. I mean, you can see mine behind me. He's small. He's only like 4 inches right now, but he's grown from 3 inches to 4 inches in just 2 weeks. I've only had him 2 weeks now, or a little over 2 weeks, and he's already significantly rounder and longer, and it's just from the right diet. And with that being brought up, that's my second point. Food. They eat a lot, and you need to have different meals for them. They can't have the same thing every meal like most fish. They have to have brine shrimp, bloodworms, earthworms, pellets. They are a carnivore, so pretty much anything that you would feed a carnivorous fish, you feed them. Alright, the third point that I would like to bring up is that these are dirty fish. You should always plan to have double filtration with them, or you're going to wear yourself down fast with cleaning these guys. Water changes are going to be constant, whether you have filtration or not. They're just dirty fish. You have to plan for these things. The fourth point that I would like to bring up is that these are extremely hardy fish. The water parameters that they are supposed to be in will be right here, but you can steer clear of those without much problem. I mean, you can't go far from it. They have their limitations, obviously, but if you veer from it just a little bit, you're not going to see effects. I know I'm going to get in trouble for saying that, but I just don't want people to worry about their parameters as much as you would need to for discus. Like, they're a hardy fish. They can go through a lot. I of course don't suggest that. These two were actually housed in a 10-gallon together. That is never a good idea. Don't ever think of doing that. This guy over here beat the crap out of this one over here, who I am working on recovering right now, and he's doing great. I will show pictures of before and what he looks like now. This is just 2 weeks and he looks amazing. I will be making a video on his rescue and recovery, so if you'd like to see that, subscribe. And the last point I would like to bring up, number 5, is decorations. This one's going to be controversial. A lot of people will tell you not to use decorations. Obviously you can see that I have some. The reason I do this is because, like any other fish, decorations give them somewhere to hide, which makes them a little more comfortable. With that in mind, if you want to have a fish that's going to come up and love you like you see the Flowerhorn videos, they're not, well, I mean, there's still a chance that they will do that, but it's not as likely, because the only reason they do that is because they're not getting the comfort anywhere but you at that point if they've got nothing in their tank. With that set aside, these are spastic fish, so if you do use decorations, make them rounded off, like my flower plants are rounded off, and use hardy live plants if you're using them, because they're gonna get beaten up. These fish wreck a lot. You're gonna spend some money on some plants, but I mean, it's cheaper than a destroyed fish. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this was a successful and enjoyable first video. If you liked it, please subscribe. There will be lots more where this came from. Until next time.